Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hi. So today I want to fill you all in on an experiment that I've been doing on my hair for the last few months. But before we get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you are notified every single time I upload a video. And if you enjoy the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because it really does help my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So one of my last videos of 2020, I let you all in on some of my personal natural hair as well as my channel goals. And just in case you haven't seen that video, of course, I'll leave it linked in the cards. What I didn't really go into detail about in that video was that I felt like my natural hair had kind of hit a plateau. I just felt like my hair had become stagnant and wasn't really growing any longer. At that point, I felt like my hair reached its peak and I just wasn't satisfied with it. So around then is when I really started to reflect on my regimen, and I specifically focused on areas of opportunity in my regimen. So during this initial reflection and analysis period, I realized that I didn't really have consistency in my regimen. Yes, of course, I was cleansing and conditioning my hair every 7 to 10 days, but at the time I wasn't really focused on the type of products I was using, and most importantly, I wasn't focused on what my hair needed. That being said, to overcome my growth plateau, the first step that I had to take after my initial analysis of my regimen was to solidify my regimen. Personally, for me, less is more, and if you are a regular viewer here, you know that I keep my wash day routine pretty simple. I start my wash day with a pre-poo, which is usually a treatment that's not only going to give me moisture, but also give me slip and help me remove shed hair and tangles before I go in with my first cleanse. Then I follow my pre-poo up with my next step, which is my first cleanse. To be honest with you, my first cleanse is typically a shampoo. However, sometimes on rare occasions, I'll go in with a clay wash as my pre-poo. So with that example, my clay wash will serve not only as my pre-poo, but also as my first cleanse. That was an unnecessary tangent because I don't regularly do that, but moving on. Next, I'll follow up my first cleanse with a second cleanse. That can be with the same moisturizing shampoo, it can be with a clay wash, or I'll go in with a co-wash. I do this not only to remove product buildup and maintain a healthy scalp, I also do this to maintain moisture and slip throughout my wash day process. And lastly, after drying my hair down significantly, I'll go in with my deep conditioner. Now, my deep conditioner can range from being a moisturizing deep conditioner, a moisture protein balancing deep conditioner, or it could strictly be a strengthening deep treatment. All of that to say that solidifying my regimen, especially in the last few months, has really helped me overcome what I thought was my growth plateau. Something else that I also really feel like contributed to me overcoming my growth plateau was leaving my hair alone. Now, I won't be ridiculous and say that I get a lot of flack, but I will be real and say that I do get a little bit of flack from some of you all because I don't do styling videos. Now, I told you in one of my recent wash days that there was a legitimate reason why you all haven't been getting styling videos. So let's go ahead and dive into that. One of the main reasons that I haven't been doing styling videos is because leaving my hair alone has been extremely beneficial, not only in moisture retention, but also in my length retention. Once I wrap up our usually weekly wash days, I put in my leave-in, an oil, and sometimes a styler, and my hair is plaited up under a bonnet for several days. Every now and then, if I have some content to create or somewhere to be, I'll take my hair down, but typically my hair is out no more than 2 or 3 days a week. Not only that, generally speaking, most of the time I don't have anywhere to be. I'm working and creating content from home, so Felicia braids under the bonnet it is. And another reason you all don't get styling videos is because y'all don't watch them. I'm just simply not going to sit here under these hot lights like a Royal Farms chicken tender just to produce, edit, upload, and publish content that you all just aren't interested in. Yes, in a sense, I'm creating content for myself, but I'm also creating content because I want people to watch it. And by and large, my styling videos just don't do well, so ain't gonna be none. And the last thing that I've been doing, well, not doing for the last few months, that has probably contributed the most success to overcoming my growth plateau. And that is, drum roll please, from January 1 until nearly the end of April when I did this wash and go, I haven't used any heat except my thermal cap when deep conditioning. That means I haven't used my blow dryer, I haven't used my overhead dryer, I haven't used a flat iron, I haven't used a curling wand. No type of heat except my thermal cap when deep conditioning. Like I told you all in my 2021 goals, I wanted to go at least 3 to 6 months without using any type of heat. But recently I had somewhere important to be and I needed to look like something real quick, so I pulled out my overhead dryer. But 3.5 months with no heat, you have to know that that is a major accomplishment from somebody like me. In my former life, I was one of those naturals that would use an overhead dryer or a blow dryer every single wash day. But let me tell you, I have been converted in the last 3.5, almost 4 months with me using absolutely no heat. I have noticed that my hair is more moisturized longer. I have noticed that my hair has more shine to it. And especially now that I film my wash day routines in the shower, I can see that my hair is... we are actually growing out here. Bottom line, the last few months that I haven't been using heat, I have noticed a significant transformation in my hair. I was in denial about my blow dryer and my overhead dryer, and I had to go look at my older videos before I was like, oh wait, something's different here. Now that is not at all to say that I'm gonna get rid of my overhead dryer or my blow dryer. In fact, I use my overhead dryer on this old wash and go, but that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, for me, the less heat that I use, the better. So that about wraps up today's video. Make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know if you've been experimenting with anything regarding your natural hair. And on your way to watching another video, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.